everyone, welcome back to the vlog. It has been a minute since I've been here. I don't even know where October went. I don't know what day it is, what time it is. I just know that I wanted to do a little chatty vlog with you all today to catch you up. The last video I had done was announcing the Grounds app, which has since launched, and I'm mind blown by it. It's been so cool to be part of it, but bringing it back to just the Driven challenge, the Driven series, I'm just going to take you through a little bit of my day. Jason and I are chilling at home today. We're going to watch UFC because it's actually on in the afternoon. So I need my coffee because I haven't had it yet, and it's getting to that point in the day where I'm cut off from caffeine, but I need to have my coffee. So we're gonna make this up right now. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I've shown it before, but I always get questions asking how to make it. It's so simple.
You're the one who made this coffee popular.
I feel like I popularized the cold brew protein coffee.
You did. It was you first.
And there's just no coming back from it. So when I go away, like last week, I was gone to Houston for the whole week. I miss this so much. And when I got home, Jason was like, I kind of want to go get a Starbucks with you, but I have a feeling you just want to drink your coffee at home. I'm like, yeah, normally I would do whatever Jason wants. For the most part. But for Starbucks, I was like, nah, dude, I need my Ghost cold brew coffee. So I'm kind of funny. We have a selection of creamers. I like different creamers depending on what protein I'm using. So the Ghost Oreo tastes really good with the Friends creamer if you can find it. It's like a chocolate hazelnut. Or what's decent with it, I mean, I wouldn't like run out. This is not a need to have creamer, but it's the Pop-Tart Toasted Brown Sugar Cinnamon by Coffee Mate. These are full sugar. I honestly only use one serving though. So it's 35 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 5 carbs, which is sugar. So it's a little added sugar in your diet, but for me, I don't eat a ton of added sugar throughout the day. So this is my little special treat. Sometimes I do add MCT oil in. I'm not going to today. So pretty easy. I always use a shaker cup. This is the best way to do it so that you get everything blended up perfectly. All right, we're gonna start with Silk cashew milk. This is the unsweetened version. I alternate between this and almond milk, but I do 8 ounces of this. No more, no less. To me, 8 ounces is the perfect amount. If you go over that, like 8.32, it makes it too milky. We need it right on 8. Dang, 7.82. It's so, 8.04. I like how that sounds. Okay, so we add the cashew milk, then we're gonna do 1 full serving of the creamer, which is 1 ounce. 1 ounce is 1 tablespoon. And I don't want to go overboard on this either. Okay, 8.94, close enough. Next, we're gonna add 1 full scoop of the Ghost Oreo protein. This protein for 1 scoop is 150 calories, 2 fat, 7 carbs, 25 grams of protein. This is what changed the protein game for me right here, with being able to easily meet my protein macros, because oftentimes first thing in the morning, I just don't want a high protein meal, or I don't want meat. I might have a couple eggs, but 2 eggs is only like 10 grams of protein, right? So for me, adding in this coffee with a full scoop of protein has been the best way for me to be able to meet my protein goals. And I don't always drink just like a plain protein shake. I have so many protein flavors and I use them all the time, but I rarely just drink a protein shake. You notice that, Jay? Like I
don't either. I never drink a protein shake.
But I use protein all the time. I'm just not like a protein shake drinker.
Ghost pumpkin mug cakes that you...
The mug cakes, we do the creamies, the Ninja Creamy. I just think we both have found so many other ways to utilize it.
We need to get back into waffles.
Protein waffle sandwiches.
With the peanut butter cereal milk would taste amazing. I promise you that.
Ooh, that would be good. Okay, so for coffee, honestly for me it's the Starbucks cold brew. Don't ask me if you can substitute anything else. You can't. It's the cold brew. I don't like the iced coffee. I don't like it as much from other brands. We've tried this. So we find this at Target. Sometimes other stores we can find it at too. So I add 12 ounces of coffee. And we give her a shickety shake. That was perfect, 12 on the dot.
No, you gotta have the essence.
The essence. It's the essence.
Oh, you did add scoop protein.
Yeah.
Where was I?
The protein? Yeah, where'd you go? Where'd you go, man?
Almost.
The full scoop of protein. And honestly, again, It's the Ghost protein for me. Yes, I am sponsored now. I do have a code. You can use code Kara now for 20% off, which is so cool because if you've been following me for the past 2 years, you know that I've basically been throwing a little shade that they hadn't been giving me a code for how much I love their items, you know? So I'm happy to be working with them now. I always like drinking this in a big mason jar. I just get those off Amazon, you guys. That's it. So I pour it into my mason jar. I'm gonna add some ice and a straw. I also wanna get my cookie bits out. It's gonna get loud. I have so many new things to talk about. First of all, I need to know what you think about my little house shoes. These are my little, what do you call these, Jay?
I don't know.
Clogs?
I guess.
They're a little big on me, but they're not technically Clog brand. They're Adidas by Stella McCartney. Crocs.
Yeah.
Crocs is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But I love them because they're like really, look how tall they make me. They're super wedgied. They're so ugly, I think they're cute, honestly. They're a US 6, but they're really big. I don't know why. So I wear them with socks and they're super comfortable. We have hardwood floors, so I can't not have footwear on my feet when we're walking around the house. I immediately feel it in my feet. My feet don't tolerate it well. So I got my new clogs for my birthday gift, and then
Taste test?
I'm gonna talk about my watch.
Yeah, but you guys give them taste test. How was it?
It like honestly tastes like if you got cookies and cream milkshake. That's what it tastes like. That's my coffee. 25 grams of protein, bruh.
And what's this watch all about?
I'm still figuring it all out, but it's the Google Pixel watch 2. It kind of reminds me of the old Samsung watch I used to have, so it's a smartwatch. I had been previously wearing a Fitbit, which was great in terms of the battery life, but it didn't have all the smartwatch capabilities. So with this, I can do everything with it almost that you can do with your phone. I mean, it has all the same fitness applications, tracks my sleep. It does all the health metrics that I need it to do that Fitbit does. But in addition to that, I can do text messages through here, phone calls. I can GPS and maps myself somewhere. You can actually, I know I said phone calls, but you can literally talk to your watch as a phone call. Jason did it with me once and I had no clue he was calling me from his watch. I thought it would sound bad, but it didn't. It sounds really good. The only downside, but this is just how it is with smartwatches, is battery life is not as long. So you do have to charge this once a day, basically, whereas the Fitbit, I could go, a full week?
Almost a full week we could go.
So it kind of depends. I think for you, it has to be like, do you really want and need the smartwatch capabilities? If not, Fitbit is a great watch, don't get me wrong. So I'm still using this.
It still runs through Fitbit.
It still runs through Fitbit, so like you still use that. I use Fitbit, but I also use Google Health. Google Fit. It changed from Google Health to Google Fit because that will sync to the Grounds app. So I kind of like having everything sync into one place that I can do my reviews of how my week looks and how it went. So yeah, I'm still working with it. Do you have any like highlights, Jay, of what you want to mention on this watch? Because Jason also bought this watch. We always get matching technology.
We do.
It's kind of what we do.
I don't think so.
Was there anything I missed on it?
all.
Is there anything that you love about this more, or is it just the
It's
smartwatch?
more accurate than the Fitbit.
It's more accurate in terms of like
Everything.
the health metrics and everything
Yeah.
too?
Did you try the pre yet?
I did try the pre.
Today?
No, the past 2 days, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super good. So what I like about, this is the brand new pre-workout. It just launched today. Not sure if it'll be available when this video goes up, but this is the Christian Guzman collab. He did a pre-workout and a focus product that's non-stim, so there's no caffeine in it. I didn't get sent that one, so I bought that today because I really want it. This one is obviously caffeinated, so they have a few different pre-workouts with Ghost. So there's Legend, and then there's All Out, which is even higher in caffeine. Christian's kind of falls in between Legend and All Out. So his has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So even though this one has a little more caffeine than Legend, this one goes over better with me.
Same for me.
And I'll tell you why. I think it's because this has the dicaffeine malate in it.
Is that what?
That makes a difference. The Legend doesn't have dicaffeine malate in it.
I have to use half a scoop of Legend or I get sick.
Yeah. That makes the difference. If you guys remember back in my heyday when I had Fitburn, we had dicaffeine malate in that. It was so good. Anyways, yeah, here's the Legend, Welch's Grape. This one's not out yet, but it is coming out soon. So this one, from a caffeine standpoint, just has natural caffeine from coffee bean, 250 milligrams. There's some other differences there too with the ingredients, but the caffeine is really the biggie. So the caffeine, 300 milligrams, 200 coming from caffeine anhydrous, and then 100 milligrams caffeine from that dicaffeine malate. There's something about that combo, and maybe the other complexes in there too, because it is quite different. Is there less beta-alanine in his? Beta-alanine's the same, so that's not it.
L-citrulline's higher, right, in his?
L-citrulline 4,000, L-citrulline 8,000. Yeah, that's doubled. I don't know, Christian formulated this to me better than Legend. I like Legend, but have to take a half scoop, whereas this, I can take a full scoop and feel good. I took it the other day and I had that long-lasting energy. That's why I like dicaffeine malate. It gives you that long-lasting energy and you don't get as much of a crash. And the flavor is on point. Blue lime, and then the focus is in strawberry lime, I think.
I have no clue.
I maybe just made that up. I can't remember, but I bought it. So I'll let you guys know what I think about that when I get it too. But gonna drink some coffee and we'll be back to chat, I guess.
Watch UFC?
Watch UFC. So we had one of Jason's best friends, Chris, came up yesterday. He stayed the night with us. My brother was in town. We all got together, went to a haunted house. It was so fun. And Bruce loved Chris, like next level loved. I have not seen this dog that excited where he almost couldn't even calm down. He was just so excited about Chris being here. Chris got on the couch and Bruce laid on his lap and just like was love drunk. It wasn't like an anxious thing. He was just so happy. He didn't know what to do with all this happiness and love.
He's hungover now.
And until he like literally passed out and he was snoring so loud. We were watching Talk to Me, and I think it put both you and I to sleep, Jay.
Did I was so tired?
That's why I got in bed with you.
We watched it already.
We had watched it already, so it was like okay if I like nodded off, but Justice, that's so rude. Justice like walks on top of Bruce when he wants him to play with a toy. He's like, let me just rub this all over you. So anyways, both dogs are kind of like tired and hungover today, which is fine because it's a gloomy day and we're gonna chill out, watch some UFC. Taking a little, I guess, late lunch break. This day is kind of getting away from us, isn't it, Jai?
Almost 5, it ain't lunch.
It's lunchish dinner. Just still bumming around, watch some UFC. Jason made me one of my favorite lunches, dinners, whatever. Have we shown this?
I think so.
We showed it mixed with eggs, but Jason has perfected crispy chicken. Now let me tell you, the first step is slow cooking your chicken. So we always slow cook chicken and we don't add anything to it. We just leave it regular and then we shred it up real teeny tiny. And then, Jason, how do you perfect the crispiness on the stove?
So you put it in a pan, a dry pan.
A dry pan?
And you just spray the chicken with some like olive oil.
Olive oil spray?
We use organic olive oil spray. And you turn that bad boy up high.
Okay.
And then you mix it around the pan. Mix it.
It kind of pops a little
bit,
right?
You spray it more.
Mm-hmm.
You mix it and you let it crisp. When it crisps, you spray it again and you try to flip it. And it makes a complete mess because it pops everywhere. See that?
But you see this though? You would almost think it's breaded chicken. Like it almost gives it that texture of like a breaded chicken, but better. Because you don't have like the grease and junk added to it.
Can you hear it? Does it crunch? I added spray to it. You can hear it. So the trick is also though, when it comes off and you put it in the thing, I spray it again with olive oil and salt it.
That's cool.
It's like
it's
just
really
spraying it, even though it's
so
crispy.
Simple.
It gives it a different texture. It's good.
This is kind of the beauty of, if you want to find the beauty in chronic health conditions, Jason has in terms of finding ways to keep his eating, because he has to keep it kind of simple, keep his inflammation down and knows what works for him, but it's it's required him to become very creative with cooking. And I get to benefit from that because he likes cooking for me. Honestly, he just likes cooking
I
for
like
me.
taking care of Kara.
So look how good this is. We've got all the veggies, onions and garlic. The go-to veggies haven't changed. Literally asparagus, bell peppers, and onions.
And garlic.
Love it. Garlic and onion, and then the crispy chicken and some salt. So it's very simple, but so delicious and satisfying. We've got some fresh pineapple in here I already started eating. And then I just wanted to look at the website. My dimness is down because my, let's see if I can turn it up.
I'll just turn this up.
Oh, okay, because my battery is
You're
dying.
good.
But I haven't been to the Buff Bunny website in a while, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't had time to really absorb this. And honestly, look at that, the 7 collection. But it's me. That's me too. It's so cool. Like, honestly, so many people are like, I hope you're having time to like really let this sink in and life's just kind of calming down for you. And honestly, I don't know if it's fully sank in, but what I will tell you is it hasn't gone away. I am still feeling just an intense amount of love and support and happiness from being able to do such a dream goal of mine to actually do this. Like, I'm still vibing with it. Like, I'm still just on cloud 9 every single day. You know how sometimes big things happen and then right after it's happened, you're kind of like sad and lost. For me with this collection, there's a lot going on still, but I am just still on that cloud 9 from this collection. And I just got something in the mail from it, which I don't know if it's still available on the website or not, but we sold out of the little mini Game Changer backpack. So we ended up bringing in the belt bag because the belt bag was actually initially, my initial idea was a crossbody bag. It wasn't working out. We moved to a belt bag. But then what happened was when we were about to get close to launch, it didn't come with the extender. So the extender allows for you to do this at a variety of sizes, whether you want to wear it as a belt bag or a crossbody. The extender is nice and long so that it can literally fit any body. You don't have to be petite or teeny tiny. This is going to extend much greater than a comparable belt bag. And she's beautiful. It's got the gunmetal details on it. What I love is that we added pockets to this, which we hadn't seen in any of the Game Changer belt bags before. So it's got a zipper pocket back here, and then up in here, let me take this out so you just got it. We have got 2 pockets in here. Those little mesh pockets are so handy. So I'm very excited that this came in on time. This and the mini Game Changer backpack are both coming with me to Florida. I need to pack. I kind of want to do a pack with me for Orlando video. I don't know if you guys would be into that, but I like to dress on theme if you're not aware. So I already have a few outfits planned, but I need to buy a wig. Oh, I got to get on buying a wig, Jay.
How was the overall
Meal?
Yeah. Okay.
So good. My mind's in so many places, though. I'm like, I gotta pack for Florida. 1 week. 1 week from today. We are on a plane, headed to Orlando. I want to, like, coordinate outfits with you on the daily. Can we show them the shirt?
Sure.
Sorry, Johnny. I want to show you guys that shirt that Jason collabed with this company. Noble Portrait instead of portrait. So cool. They do Hawaiian shirts.
Bruce 10 will get you 10% off.
Bruce 10?
I don't get commission, but yeah.
No commission, but if you want to get this as a gift, I think this is such a cool gift idea. So they have Hawaiian shirts, but I told Jason to go with like the Halloween skeleton one because Johnny Bones Jones, obviously. So it's got Bruce Wayne printed all over it, literally. And it's such good quality. This shirt actually feels really nice. Like it's a polyester spandex combo, so it feels like it'll be kind of cooling. I'm making Jason bring this to Florida with us because it's so cool. And it looks really good on him. But anyways, if you need like a fun present, because hate to say it, but Christmas will probably be here in like 3 minutes. There you go. There you go. This is gonna feel a little bit like a throwback, but we're gonna do a little workout commentary. I wanted to do a voiceover today, and you're gonna see a full workout from the Forever Fit Challenge, which is part of the Grounds app. This is the program that I have launched within the app right now. So I wanted to share with you what a typical workout looks like. So you're gonna see footage from it. You're not gonna see every single set, because I think that just gets repetitive and monotonous. But I wanted to at least give you an idea of what it could look like. So you are seeing one of my upper body days. The way the program is set up is a 5-day-a-week training split, which is kind of been my normal training split for a very long time. So the way we set this programming up was either doing upper body or lower body. So you alternate the two. So you end up with 3 lower body days per week and 2 uppers. We've got abs incorporated in there as well. So this is from my very first week restarting this. I did this all summer long, you guys. I just couldn't share it with you. So I love that I can now share some of the footage from the program. Definitely noting that my weights are a lot lighter than where I had been. I'm not really focused on strength at the moment because between getting COVID, I can't remember if I mentioned that in the last couple videos I had posted, but I got COVID the week of the Buff Bunny collab launch. And then right after the launch, I traveled down to Houston. So I honestly hadn't worked out for about 3 weeks. Cardio had been minimal. So I started the Forever Fit Challenge the same day as many of you all. So I'm getting back into the zone here. And one thing I want to mention for anyone that's following along, doing the Forever Fit Challenge, or maybe you're doing another program in Grounds, one really cool thing to note about Grounds is even if you sign up for the app and choose me as the trainer that referred you, you then have access to all the programs, all the challenges, on-demand workouts. You could do my program, you could finish that, do Heidi's, do Bailey's, Brooklyn's, Teresa's. You have access to everyone's programs. So even if you didn't want to just stick with one person's program, you truly could move around and have a ton of options in there. My focus right now is on progressive overload though. So I am following my challenge for 6 straight weeks. And I'm going to see and assess where I'm at the end of the 6 weeks, if I want to do another phase of it or if I want to switch and do anything different. So at this stage of my fitness, just a quick driven update while you're kind of taking in some of the workouts here is that with being sick and having so much going on all at once, I prioritized my health as best as I could. And with that came resting and not working out as much as I'm used to. So I do feel like I am starting a little bit from the ground up, which is okay. In some ways, it kind of feels nice to get back into it this past week and get really sore again. What I love about this app, and you're gonna see some shots that Jason took, and I'm gonna share with you a couple screenshots as well, just so you can get like a visual of what the inside of the app looks like. And if you follow me over on Instagram, I have a whole Grounds highlight doing a ton of screen recordings and sharing the features. And I'm doing this because I know it's really helpful as a new user, or if you're someone considering signing up for the app and you're unsure if it's gonna be a good fit for you, I wanna give you a good idea if it will be or not. This is not any old fitness app though. And I'm very picky about what apps I choose to use and actually stick to them. And this app honestly is life-changing. And this is just the beginning. This is just the start of this app. There is going to be tons of updates to it and improvements. One of the amazing things that I want to emphasize beyond just the workout portion, which is really nice because it forced me this summer to really focus on, number 1, did I get all my reps in? Number 2, actually logging and tracking how much weight I'm lifting. That way I can look back and see, am I making improvement? Or sometimes you don't realize you're actually making improvement with what you're lifting and the reps that you're doing until you actually see it in front of you. So I love just the workout component, not to mention I go to the gym sometimes and I get not overwhelmed, but I have this thing where I don't know if I've done enough. Have I done too much? You kind of question yourself. The app lays it all out for you. Here's your workout, get it done. You don't have to think twice about it. No second guessing yourself. It kind of just eliminates that little bit of a stressor that can be there when you work out. The other thing I'm loving that makes it unique is definitely the menstrual tracker functionality that we have in there, which I really like to utilize because it's very telling and plays into how I feel with my workouts, recovery-wise, cravings, how I'm eating. So some people might be like, why do you need a menstrual tracker in your fitness app? For me, it's very telling, not only for myself, but clients I work with. And the other main thing I want to highlight, the community section is beyond amazing. It has been so nice to connect with so many people in there, share our selfies, share our outfits, talk about our challenges, talk about the progress we're making. It's an extension of, I would say, my Discord, but it's a ton more involved. And I am just loving checking in on everyone's progress. At the same time, with checking in on everyone else, it's keeping me accountable. It's making me want to show up for myself because I want to go to that community space and inspire you all. So there's just so many features I'm loving about the app. If you have questions on the app, definitely leave it down below. I want to mention too, a lot of my program is a gym-based program, but I've been making modifications and working out at home. So there's a way you can actually change your movements if you need to based on the equipment you have available before you start your workout. And I love that it's that flexible. So in a way you can kind of tailor the workout to what you need it to be based on that day or based on what time you have. There's just so many features I love about this app. I could go on and on and on about it, but I do have to say that this is what helped me get in the best shape of my life this summer. It was the busiest summer of my life, and having those workouts ready to go for me was such a game changer. And since it was a testing phase, we didn't even have the community space this summer. So I am just loving having everyone in there, being able to talk about it now and being able to share it with you all. I've seen so many people loving my program so far. It's getting you sore, and you can still sign up, friends. So I will leave that link down in the description box below, groundsapp.co. You can select either monthly to just try it out, or you can go full on for the annual year and just select me as the trainer that referred you. And that is how I get commission and grow within the grounds team, because I really do have a lot of hopes and dreams for my vision with this company moving forward in the future. I'm gonna have a couple more vlogs for you all coming this week, so don't you worry. And then Jay and I are gonna get some fun vlogs down on our vacation in Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights. So be sure to let me know what content you would like to see down in the comments. Thank you all for your love and support and patience through all this amazing chaos in my life. And I will see you all in the next one, friends.